Hello, I'm Ambassador Hope from Prosperity Studios, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 3 candidates' policies on global poverty. Which of the candidates have the most humanitarian stance? Which of the candidates understand the international aspects of our connectedness? Which of the candidates can balance their head and heart and bring true transformation to the poor? Now let's look at Senator McCain. He's very strong on security. He's very positive about dealing with corruption, both in the White House and in Washington, and also overseas. But his aspects on global poverty are really too hard. He doesn't talk about the poor. He doesn't talk about how it is important for us to uplift the poor and give them a sustainable future, because if we don't, quite frankly, then we can't enjoy the quality of life that we have. If you look at Africa, for instance, we have 13 million orphans now. Their parents have died in their early 30s. So the knowledge and wisdom that they have about coffee farming or cocoa farming, growing vanilla, cannot be passed down to the children so that they can continue those industries. Americans rely on 346 products from Africa, so we must ensure that Senator McCain has a policy on global poverty, and specifically for the Africa program, that deals with both the head and the heart connectedness. Now, Senator Clinton's policy is very thorough. She focuses on the children. She focuses on the fact that we need to uplift them and we need to support them. And we can't just leave a whole generation of children to die. Her policy is thought out well, is put over in a way that Americans can understand and appreciate. And I think she can mobilize people around the world behind that global poverty initiative. It's interesting that Senator Obama, who has both a white grandmother in America and a black grandmother in Kenya, can understand how we bring the 2 continents together, how we must have a global poverty policy that unites people together, that gets people to cooperate and collaborate, and the fact that we are all interconnected. So I think the 3 candidates are strong. McCain in terms of the security issues and the corruption issues in Africa and around the world and addressing those. Senator Clinton in terms of understanding the children's needs. And Senator Obama in understanding that without cooperation and collaboration, then none of this is possible. We cannot uplift the poor unless we are willing to stretch out our hands and connect our heads and hearts together. In America, 1% of the population controls 80% of the wealth. Any of these candidates have got to be good at mobilizing those people, getting them to understand that playing a role in global poverty alleviation is something that they can do positively with their wealth. For instance, when you die, you can't take it with you. So to have a living legacy, to have a plan where you give some of those funds and you leverage those funds to help the poor across the world is common sense, but it also means a lot to those people and to their families as well. So we need to ask all 3 candidates to be extremely strong on global poverty. We have 6 billion people on the planet. That's a 50% increase since 1975. We only have a Western lifestyle that will support 2 billion people. So the other 4 billion people, we have to use imagination, innovation, and creativity to empower them and to uplift them. And the next President of the United States will be the person who has that global leadership, who can connect their head and heart together and can ensure that everyone has a role in reducing global poverty. Thank you.